Perhaps this is the day you've been anticipating. Your Shiba Inu is on the mend now. 3 days and nearly 630 billion Shiba Inus. Today, though, something even stranger transpired. You won't believe what Shytoshi Kusama has dropped. And on this occasion, it had significant meaning. Is this going to make the Shiba Inu a dollar dog? Or is it going to reach new heights? Allow me to clarify. Important notice, the Shiba Inu community is celebrating a beautiful day today. The Shiba Inu, after days of failing to make any headway, finally refused to give up and continued to climb. It increased by a substantial 6% in just the past day. While it may not have been a huge jump, it was certainly an encouraging sign of life, particularly given that it had been falling for the past many days straight. However, the tables have turned now. Investors are feeling more optimistic, and the market isn't as fragile as it was. Volatility seems to have eased down, helping them feel a little safer about their next movements. And if you take a look at the past week, Shiba Inu's pricing has really found some stability. It's not bouncing all over the place like before, which is a tremendous comfort for the neighborhood. For the first time in a while, holders aren't watching their portfolios bleed out. Instead, they're seeing hints that things might finally be turning around. Now you might be asking, what's going on? Why did Shiba Inu's price suddenly take off? What just happened? Well, today something major, nay something unexpected, was revealed by Shytoshi Kusama. And trust me, you might not be ready for it. Stay tuned to the end, because I'm about to spill the beans on something that could have a major impact on the future of Shiba Inus. But first we should celebrate the most recent achievement of the Shiba Inu breed, because it is quite remarkable. A small group of very active Shiba Inu token holders have acquired more than 600 billion tokens in the past 3 days. It would appear that the major players are not overly concerned by their recent losses. They were selling off their assets just days ago when the market crashed. However, things have turned around for them now. From March 28 onwards, these significant holders have been selling far more Shiba Inus than they have been buying them. First, on March 28, they added a huge quantity of tokens. Going the following day, they continued to gather even more. On the other hand, March 30th was when they truly committed, exceeding the total from the prior days put together. Their massive investment of millions of dollars worth of Shiba Inus in only 3 days is a clear indication of their faith in the future. The largest holdings aren't the only ones acting. Also becoming involved are smaller investors. Shiba Inu wallet balances have likewise been steadily rising, ranging from millions to billions. Typically, there is one interpretation of this kind of accumulation. Astute investors anticipate a development. Therefore, could this be a major turning point? So there's no need to keep waiting any longer. Shytoshi Kusama has just unveiled something monumental. Someone may have observed a small unexplained shift if they had been paying close enough attention. After releasing the chrysalis, his ex-bio now speaks. Yeah, this cryptic phrase is all we have left. No specific locations. You know Shytoshi doesn't act haphazardly. If you know him at all, significant events always transpire after he releases an item of this nature. We can discuss the possible implications of this now. The last stage before a butterfly emerges from its cocoon is called a chrysalis. It heralds a change, the advent of something fresh. If that's the message, then the Shiba Inu ecology might be about to undergo a major change. In all candor, the time is perfect. Big dogs are piling up on the Shiba Inu market, and things are starting to heat up again. This is already intriguing, but this is where it gets interesting. Having played this game before, Shytoshi is no stranger to it. Every time he has done it previously, it has been a major deal. He had Singapore marked as his location in January. Then out of nowhere, rumors began to circulate regarding potential new collaborations. Last year he did it with Japan, and once again the community was buzzing. In March he kept switching locations between Puerto Rico, Pittsburgh, Kyoto and Hong Kong. And guess what? Shortly after, major updates for Shibarium were announced. And then in October, he set his location to Turkey, and soon after Shiba Inu disclosed a big cooperation. So if we continue the pattern, this new change isn't just some random phrase, it's a signal. And if history repeats itself, we could be on the verge of something enormous. Now, let's talk about the fundamental question. The 1 cent dream. Can Shiba Inu truly hit 1 cent? Yes, it is feasible, according to the Shiba Inu group, but they also warn that it will take time. Lucy has already stated it. Progress, maturation and persistence are key. A price surge isn't the only goal here. The key is to construct the ecosystem in a manner that can sustain value over the long run. What this means is that the Shiba Inu ecosystem as a whole, including Bone Shiba Swap, Leash, and all other Shiba Inu varieties, requires growth. The more extensive the ecosystem evolves, the more feasible the 1 cent goal becomes. Now we can return to the most recent action taken by Shytoshi. If this new digs are just another one of his signature subtle clues, Shiba Inu could be in for some exciting changes soon. This isn't something he does for fun. Every time he has done it previously, something monumental has come after it. If this development represents yet another giant step forward, Shiba Inu may finally be able to achieve the long-awaited objective of the team. There is growing enthusiasm and interest from the community. Now that Shytoshi is back in the game, investors are getting involved, and holders are keeping an eye on the situation. May this be the turning point. Is it possible that this change will set the Shiba Inu on the road to greatness? It won't be long till we find out if trends from the past are any indication. An expert just dropped a surprise as things were starting to heat up. Numerous altcoins are seeing significant price compression. They have been essentially generating pressure while stuck in a restricted range. According to him, a slew of new millionaires will be born when that pressure ends. Things start to heat up now. Keep an eye on the Shiba Inu situation. Something has been settling in with the market. As large holders amass, Shytoshi Kusama appears out of nowhere, revealing the secret to unlocking the chrysalis message. You can likely predict the outcome, if that is his method of indicating that something significant is about to happen, especially considering that altcoins are on the verge of a boom. When market conditions are favorable, Shiba Inu has traditionally been a token that sees rapid price appreciation. Given this current state of affairs, one can't help but question whether anything monumental is about to happen. But let's be honest, what's really happening with Shiba Inu's chart at the moment? An analyst has chimed in with his thoughts, and things are looking intriguing. Shiba Inu may be preparing for a strong price reversal, after bouncing back from a very important support level. Although Shiba Inu has been falling for some time, it has now begun to rise again, displaying a small increase every day. The fact that it is currently trading at a higher price than it was a few days ago is really encouraging. You can observe that Shiba Inu maintained its position at a critical support level that has previously served as a reversal point. If you examine the chart attentively, it's a strong indication of your strength. Furthermore, the Relative Strength Index (ERC), a tool for determining if an asset is overbought or oversold, has been gradually increasing. This may indicate that there is growing support for the bull market. The bulls are regaining control of the market today, despite the fact that Shiba Inu is still trading below a number of important moving averages. Shiba Inu could see further gains if it can get above a specific price level. The coin's next major objective may lie in the mid-range, with the ultimate goal of reaching that coveted psychological level. We will see if this progress can be sustained. The future of the Shiba Inu breed and its supporters appears bright when considering the big picture. There is a lot of good vibes surrounding the project, and the Shiba Inu army is stronger